¿Qué tal, amigos, gente bonita de Lúdica GDL? Pues esta tarde nos pusimos bastante internacionales. Tenemos a Sealoui. Sealoui, did I say it right?
Yes, yes.
Great, great, man. Where are you right now?
I'm in Tucson, Arizona.
Wow,
We are in the middle of a crazy hellstorm. It is wild. Yeah, it's so crazy right now over here.
Well, what are you doing right now? Are you preparing for tour?
Yeah, as you can see, I'm with my looper right here. Just rehearsing constantly, and yeah, kind of getting back into like, the group of things. I travel so much that sometimes I don't get a chance to actually rehearse. And So now there's like middle point in rehearsal and shows, where it's like a lull, if you will, lull, or yeah, how do you say it? Like a break, and so I get to actually create music and rehearse, and it's been fun.
Great, man. Well, and congrats for your new EP, Danger. How do you feel about this fresh release?
I feel so good. It's been a long time coming with this album, and so it's the fact that it's finally out and people are loving it makes me feel so good, because you put a lot of hard work into like the album, and so it makes it all the hard work worthwhile.
Well, congratulations, man. And what about the title? Is Sean Louis afraid of? What are you preventing us from?
I'm not really afraid of anything. So, I would say that like now I'm at a place where it's more of recognition. I know that who I am and what I'm capable of, and so the whole album is about being dangerous in love and in passion and in loss, and it's being really honest with the conversation, and I think people love it. People are loving the song, and they're having a great time listening to it, and it's been really fun to see the reactions of everybody as they're retweeting the song and messaging me and everything, and it's been so good.
Great. I think I know about that feeling about getting so passionate that even you maybe are in kind of a danger of getting so much passion.
Yeah, it's like you're like a wildfire, and you don't know how to direct that fire. But I think over time you get a chance to know who you are and be able to really use that fire for good and be able to inspire people instead of hurt people.
It's great. It's great. Sonically, excuse me, you take elements from different eras, different decades, from Shield to The Weeknd to Kravitz to Jackson. And how can you merge all these influences with what's happening in the feelings nowadays, or even in the future?
It's been it was actually I say this album was probably the easiest, because I was listening to so much music, Temptations, Prince, Michael Jackson, Timberland, Pharrell, and really capturing what was happening back then, but then also listening to modern day artists like SZA and Brian Tiller, even the Arctic Monkeys, and even like some stuff. Yeah, just like some really modern music that has been coming out lately, and be able to combine all that. So it was really really easy. I would say, in that, never nothing is ever easy, right? So like when I say it's easy, I mean it more of like it was very organic. It came naturally out of my heart, because I was taking in so much really good music, that whatever everything that came out of me was very very organic and easy.
Well, that's the word I think is very organic. Congratulations, it feels very organic. This kind of merge of different eras, and even there is some words in Spanish. Is there a history between Saint Louis and the Latin culture?
Yes, so I've been playing in and out of Mexico for years and years, and so to be able to start incorporating some of that history that I have with Mexico into my music has been very very special. So I've even been like practicing saying Spanish words and saying phrases on stage. So I will so soon be fluent, and so I'm really excited.
Now, but it's great, but it's like an acknowledgement. We are feeling like that acknowledgement for Latin culture in the mainstream music. How do you see this still this like new kids on the block, like the Latin guys?
I think it's about time, right? I mean, you get amazing artists who's been in and out of history, and Latin community has made such a impactful contribution to music as a whole. So it's literally it's about time. That's how I feel. It's like it's about time that Latin community has had its due, and it's time to shine. So I'm so excited to be able to use the my mega horn to talk about everything's happening inside Latin music and Latin community as a whole.
Well, it's great here from you, and maybe we can expect some collaborations with different artists.
Yeah, yeah. So I do have some stuff that's coming up. Again, I've been here in town at my studio, as you can see. Like it's kind of messy because I've been like cleaning it up because it was so messy. So now I'm coming in, and we're recording now with more artists in Brazil, Mexico City, in Colombia, and Bogota. It's going to be really fun to hear all this new music that's coming out.
So great. And when can we expect a next visit for Mexico?
In October. So we're playing some really big shows. The idea now is to continue to play, so not to have this long breaks in between, but to be hitting up different venues in different cities throughout. So I am in Colombia in September for a whole week. So I'll be playing a ton there, and then literally that very next 2 weeks later, I'm back in Mexico City playing the show.
Well, we can expect to see you here in different cities. I suspect we can meet you and dance with your sons.
Yeah. With the live band again, so it's gonna be very special. And again, it's just really good music with the looper. Whoops, can't see the looper. Yeah, it's just gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. I'm so giddy, and I want October to come now because it's so much fun in Mexico City and play music. So I'm excited.
Well, we can expect you here, and congratulations for this new EP, Danger. And what message can you give to all your old fans in Mexico and Latin America?
Yeah, please follow me on social media, all Sealoui, Seanloui, all word together. And then if you are doing music and if you have a dream, don't ever stop. Like if if you want to look for any inspiration of someone that probably could have stopped at any point, I would say don't stop. With all my heart, just promise me you'll never stop. You'll keep going no matter what people say. And you'll always continue on and then going after your dreams. It's possible. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise.
Well, Sealoui, it's great to have you here in Ludica, and we expect to see you soon.
Thank you so much.